Hi, boys and girls. Today's lesson is about solving word problems involving money. So, after this lesson, you should know what is a word problem, how to convert cents to rand and rand to cents, why do we need to learn the skills of solving word problems, and how to solve different scenarios where money are involved or used. Now, you're thinking, why is that so important? Remember, money is all around you. You need to buy stuff for school, or mom needs to buy food for the house, or you need to pay for the gardener, or whoever you have to pay. Money, money, money. But what is a word problem? A word problem is when you have a problem in a sentence where there's no numbers or they don't give you the proper calculation. So you have to read, and by reading a problem, you have to see or you have to conclude, is it multiplication, division, subtraction, or addition? Why is word problem so important and why do we use it? Because what we as people do every day? We talk. So our world consists of sentences. So people will ask you something where you have to get to an answer and it will be in a sentence. So that is why word problems are so important. Now, some basic knowledge before we start with money problems. Convert rand to cents. Now, 1 rand equals to 100 cents. So that means the first two values will be equal to your cents. Let me show you some examples. Here we wrote 1 rand equals to 100 cents. 5 rand equals to 500 cents. So I have to put two zeros or two values to the back because that is my cents. At the third value, the hundreds, when it's in cents, the rands will start. Now, here 10 rand and 12 cents. If I take that zero or that comma away, it's not a zero, the comma, I will have my cents and I take the rand out. 55 rand. Remember, I said you need two values at the back when you convert it to the cents. So I've got 55 and I put my two zeros there, and that is how I will get my cents. Here, I take the comma away. I have to put 895 cents because I already have two values behind the comma. When I don't have the comma, I put a comma and then I've got the two zeros. For example, here. There you go. So when I take the comma away, I take my rand away, you get your cents. Now let's see if we convert from cents to rand. It's 13,000 cents. Cents got two values, so there's actually a comma. I move it 1, 2. So that is where my comma will be standing. So I've got 130 rand. Here I've got cents. I move 1, 2 places because that is where my comma will be. That's dividing the cents and the rands from each other. So my answer will be 12 rand and 53 cents. Again, 1, 2, there's my comma, 535 rand and 23 cents. Now, you can pause this lesson and see if you can do the other two all by yourself. Comma at the back, because it's all cents, I move two values, 1, 2. So the answer will be 16 rand and 33 cents. Here again, 1, 2 values. So my answer will be 5 rand and 32 cents. You need to know this when you have to convert money. Now let's see if you can solve some of the money problems. You need 63,500 rand to build a pool at your house. So far you have 13,200 rand. How much more money do you need? Now, boys and girls, the reason why you sometimes struggle with problem solving is because you struggle to see the calculation. You have to read very carefully to see, do I have to multiply, subtract, divide, or add? Now, if we look here, what do I have? I have, or I need. What do I need? I need 63,500 rand. So far you have 13,200 Rand. How much more do I need? And now you're thinking more means that I have to add. No, be very careful of these small words that might confuse you. If I've got something and I need more and I know what I need, you have to subtract. So I'm going to go and I'm going to say 63,500 minus, because I've already got 13,200. So I have that, or I need that, I need that amount of money. But I already have this. That I need, and this I already have. What more do I need to get to that number? And now I can go and I can subtract. 5 minus 2 equals 3, that's 0, and that is 5. So the answer will be 50,300 Rand is what I need more to build a pool and have enough money to build that pool. Now, let's look at this one. A pencil costs 70 cents. So one pencil is 70 cents. You can sometimes draw yourself a picture to make it easier for you. So one pencil equals to 70 cents. How much do 5 pencils cost? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 70, 70, 70, 77. What calculation do you think I'm going to use there? Division, subtraction, multiplication, or adding? Yes, if you said multiplication, that is correct. But if you also said addition, that's also correct. You can go 5 times 70 plus 70 plus 70 plus 70 plus 70. But no, it's much easier to go 70 times 5. So one pencil costs 70 cents, but how many do I need? 5. So the answer will be 7 times 5 equals to 35, and put the 0 back. But now you're very clever. You know how to convert money. So if I want to make this round, because nobody talks about I need 350 cents or 5 pencils going to cost 350 cents. You're going to talk and say 1, 2, you move your place. So the answer will be 3 Rand 50 cents. Okay, so let's start. 4 players won these amounts in prize money. Player A, 2,359 Rand. Player B, 3,259 Rand. Player C, 2,500 Rand. Player D, 5,250 Rand. So they gave you information. Always make sure with word problems that you read every single piece of information. Sometimes you just start with player A, player B, but you didn't read the first part. Make sure that you read everything from the top to the bottom. Even if it doesn't look important to you, make sure you do that. Which player won the largest amount in prize money? Now, largest means the most. So this is a key word for you, most. And which player? So they're not asking for money or the total. They're asking which player. So you have to name it. Sorry guys, I jumped there. Amount in prize money. So that will be player D. Okay, what is the total of the prize money? What is the key word in that sentence? Total, that's correct. And total means plus. They want us to add stuff together. So if they ask what is the total of the prize money, you have to add all those players' prize money together. Okay. And that's it, boys and girls. Be very, very careful when you read your questions. Make sure what they're asking. And good luck. Read, read, read. Bye.